Namaskar. Welcome to Travels with Sheila. We are in the holy city of Varanasi, also referred to as Benares and Kashi. We're waiting for our guide right now, and we're going out for the early morning boat ride, very early morning, before 6 o'clock, to see the Ghats. And I will let Shali, our guide, tell us all about it once we get going. But welcome. It's going to be a very, very interesting day and a very interesting stay here in Varanasi.
Having lots of medicinal quality.
And what are they going to do with the sticks? Oh, they chew them for their
when it becomes
teeth.
soft, they can use it just like a toothbrush.
This is Shali, our wonderful guide.
After brushing the teeth, they can tear it and they can use the same stick to clean the tongue.
Eat on nut shops.
Put all the after having bathed in the Ganges, people carry the Ganges water to the main Shiva Temple. Shiva, the most powerful god, he becomes happy with his water on his finger. Temple of Hanuman. The statue of Hanuman is there inside. Hanuman is the monkey face god.
Oh.
Is part incarnation of Shiva. Shiva Parvati. Of the river or the steps to any water body is called Ghat. Ghat.
I've always pronounced it as Ghat, but of course it's always my pronunciation is wrong.
So this Ghat is main Ghat, which is known as Dasha Shwameth Ghat.
What are all those shiny objects being sold?
Those are brass and copper pots, mainly to carry the Ganges water in the temple. So people light these wax candles.
And do what?
To pray for their family members, ancestors. People light this and they just remember for their friends, family members, relatives, and to their ancestors as well.
And they just put them on the river?
They just put them on the river, believing that Mother Ganges will provide peace to the departed souls and will make happier to the friends and relatives.
How much do they charge for that?
It costs 10 each. I will hold it for you.
Thank you.
2 flowers for you.
No, thank you.
Two.
Oh, thank you. Very nice.
And the temple has just been opened. Brahmin Priest. So these priests are here early in the morning to perform the rituals for the pilgrims. So those who come here for the pilgrimage, they wish to perform the rituals for their ancestors, for their forefathers. First of all people, they must have to be pure. So first they go to the barber in that area, the barber sits in that area, to shave their head and beards. And after shaving the head and beards, they go to the priest. The priest chant the mantras, and then after the person would be sent to have a dip in the river, then he will come back to the priest to perform the rituals for the ancestors. It becomes very hot just after the sunrise.
I bet.
So these chanting some mantra with the help of the priest. We are assuming. It is cold, but
There's absolutely no place like India.
How much day? This is very incredible.
panoramic.
Am I wrong, too?
All the ghats are interconnected with a very narrow, dense lane.
And you said there how many Ghats are there in total?
There are 84 ghats in total, 7.5 kilometers in distance.
Isn't that something?
So, those who live close to the river, they come to other ghats because other people, they can get lost in those lanes. When the locals are here, they are really not in hurry. So first they sit on the steps or on the bench, essential oils. because the city is very famous for the aromatherapy, for the essential oils. So in the morning, mainly they use mustard oil. The mustard oil is very heavy and thick, so that gives a very good protection to the body with the coldness of the water, and that also keeps our body warm.
Isn't it
Just after
magnificent?
Uttar Pradesh.
What a gorgeous, gorgeous.
And you can see the balcony. The balcony is the ground floor. All the buildings are built on a very high platform,
I'll say.
foresighting the level of water in the monsoon. So water never entered in these houses in the monsoon.
When we sold cheese curd.
I always
No, we
love
had-
watching them sell things via boat.
This Rana Mahal was built by the king of Udaipur, Rajasthan. So this first part is nowadays is the residential part where people live as a tenants.
It's an illegal guest house right there. They should tear it down because it spoils the whole look.
Where the doors and windows are covered with the arches. So this is the
Beautiful.
signature of the Bengali architect.
We brought our blue jeans with us, and he could have done them right then and there. Steve had a pair of blue jeans one year that was so stained, and let me tell you, they were immaculate. You would have thought he just bought them off the rack by the time they were done pounding them along the river.
Bought them in the store.
So
I took all the next to it was dry. When I say I want it dry, I used to wear the jeans all I had.
Flood level went right up there,
1978.
up to there, where you can see that.
Just underneath, it was.
I don't like monkeys, they're nasty. Very nasty.
A week ago, it was around 7 degrees Celsius. People were there.
They're crazy.
These are the Dobie people. Collect the laundry.
Go with the traditional way.
That's,
The man is collecting the ashes in the basket, and then he will bring the ashes close to the water. Putting the ashes.
oh, those are all the ashes. This is a crematorium right here. That one does, well, they do it either by wood or that one is electric for that chimney.
Joint family. My parents.
And it's what happens when you've got a big group.
King of Jaipur.
That one right there, the white
Raja
sandstone.
Jai Singh, he built this palace here, and gave the name to this palace was Man Singh Palace. And it was his experiment to build an observatory here.
Oh, really?
So the first experimental observatory was here in Varanasi in this palace.
Why?
This house is the house of Dome Raja.
Of
Dome,
who?
Dome, those who work in the crematorium.
Oh,
And
oh my God.
because Varanasi is known as Great Crematorium, so the caretaker of the two crematoriums here in Varanasi is known as Dome Raja. So his family lives in this palace.
Oh my God. Yeah.
After that, Ayodhya.
That temple was built by the king of Nepal, and it's a replica of Pashupatinath in Kathmandu. And where the smoke is the main crematorium.
Shiva, he always lives in that temple to release the soul from here. And just underneath the temple, you can see the three arches.
Yes.
In the middle arch, you can see some wood there. The eternal fire is right there, which is maintained by the head of the crematorium.
God, that's an eternal fire.
They don't use new wood to maintain the eternal fire. They use only that wood what left after the cremation. So in that way, all the cremations are interconnected. And underground, the cremations will go on.
It's freezing out here.
So all of your ancestors,
All of our ancestors, those who are departed,
was departed from this materialistic world.
and then
Remember to your friends, family members and relatives for their better health and good future.
Did you hear what he just said? It's for good health and good future for other people. And then I just put it down in the water.
Using your right hand only.
Right
Just
hand
go close to the
only.
water and just float it there because we are going downstream
Stand up.
with the desire.
Well, I couldn't bend over to see the thing, but Sheila did.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, well, something to shit on my arm. You wouldn't believe it.
It fell
Sheila,
apart.
guess what you shit on my arm?
Mine fell apart, but my light is still going. My light is going.
Little light went out.
Oh, your light went out.
okay.
But at least it didn't fall apart. But my light is still going back there.
Better hope.